What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Philadelphia Eagles franchise. The bye week is over for the Eagles and it's on to week 5 in our road game with the Detroit Lions, looking to avenge last year's blowout loss on Thanksgiving to the Lions. The Eagles will try to even it up here this year, and they're going to do it by kicking off here, and the Lions will get the ball first. And we're doing play the moments in the franchise this week just to see how it goes. I have to shorten the play time in the games, and this is one way I'm going to try to do that. And the Lions have the ball inside the red zone of the Eagles. Theo Riddick down to the 7, and the Lions will have second down from there. Stafford to the air here, looking to the end zone, and it's off the mark, incomplete. And that'll set up third down. Stafford from the shotgun going to the end zone. And it's picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Intended for Marvin Jones Jr. And the Eagles take it away. 3rd and 4. It's going to be Brent Selleck with a reception. And he's out to the 38-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 now. It's Nelson Aguilar with the catch. And he's into Detroit territory at the 46. And the Eagles are on the move after the takeaway. 1st and 10. Ryan Matthews with the carry up the middle. And he's got a nice gain, 16 yards. And down to the 30. Later in the drive for the Eagles, Wentz on 3rd down is going to go down. And the pass is incomplete. And the Eagles will settle for a 44-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. And they take a 3-0 lead. Lions get the ball back, and they're going downfield here. Theo Riddick with a couple good runs and a 27-yard reception to Golden Tate. And the Lions would get inside the red zone again. 2nd and 6. Stafford, his pass off the mark, intended for Golden Tate, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Stafford's going to go play action here. Pressure coming, he gets it off, and it's off the hands of Eric Ebron and almost picked off by Connor Barwin. A little jawing there, and the Detroit Lions tie it up at 3 as we go back to the simulation here. The Lions get the takeaway and are inside the red zone again. Stafford going to dump it off to Tate. He's down to the 12, and that's going to bring up 2nd down later in the drive. 3rd and 6, Stafford to the end zone and off the mark again, only 6 for 12, but the Lions add a field goal and take a 6-3 lead as we sim forward here. The Eagles moving it downfield here a bit into Detroit territory. And they are going to have 3rd and 2 from the 40 of Detroit. But Wentz will go down, sacked by Bierman. And the Eagles' drive stalls there outside of field goal range as the Lions get the ball back. And they will try to do something with it here, but they have to punt. Eagles take over. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 now from the 48 of Detroit. Wentz looking to pass here, and he does, but it's picked off by Nevin Lawson and returned inside the 20-10-5 touchdown Detroit. It's a pick 6, and the Lions take a 13-3 lead. Later in the half, the Lions had the ball down at the 42, and it's Ebron with the catch inside the 30. Now at the 11, Stafford will fire, and he's picked off by Randy McLeod Jr. At the 40, he's going to take this one into Detroit territory and maybe all the way, and he will go all the way. Pick 6 for the Eagles. Eagles are going to get the ball first to start the second half, and they're down the field here. A couple nice runs by Ryan Matthews, and then a long connection here, 11 yards. And then they're going to get inside the 40. 3rd down. Wentz going to hand it off to Matthews, but he's going to be denied the 1st down. And the Eagles will have to settle for a 55-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, It's got the distance, maybe? No, it is no good. Caleb Sturgis misses the 55-yarder and puts it on the defense to get a stop here to start the second half. Good field position for the Lions. They get it into Eagles territory down inside the 30. And it's going to end up 3rd and 12. Stafford from the shotgun going to step up, and his pass is incomplete as he's thrown to the ground. And the Eagles get the stop, but the Lions would add a field goal here. 46 yards, up and good. And it's 16-10 as we go back to simulating here. A little bit of back and forth here, trading punts. And we move into the fourth quarter, 16-10. Lions still lead with the ball at the 49 of Philly. And it's Golden Tate with a catch on 3rd down. He's down inside the 35. And we've gone to the fourth quarter now, 3rd and 6. It's Anquan Bolden with the catch at the 18. And the Lions are in the red zone, 1st and 10. They're going to hand it out to Theo Riddick, trying to get outside here. And he's stopped after a short gain of 1. That would bring up 2nd down. Stafford to the air, and that pass is over the head of Marvin Jones, out of bounds and incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Stafford, he's going to hand it off to Riddick up the middle, and Riddick stopped after a gain of 2. And the Lions would add a field goal, take a 19-10 lead. And we would move on here. Back and forth they would go, trading punts. And the Eagles eventually get the ball inside the red zone, 1st and 10. They hand it off to Darren Sproles. And Sproles has a nice gain of 7 down to the 12-yard line. That's going to bring up eventually 3rd and 1. Wentz to the air here, fires and finds Green Beckham down to the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Eagles. Kenyon Barner, running back, will get the carry, and he'll be denied the end zone. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. Barner still in there at running back, gets the carry again, and this time he finds the end zone for the touchdown. And the Eagles add the extra point. And it's a 19-17 game as the Lions take over here with just under 3 to go. Stafford down the middle finds Bolden up to the 47-yard line, 22-yard gain. Later in the drive, 2nd down, Stafford's going to find Golden Tate, and he's into Philly territory at the 35. And the Eagles starting to use their timeouts now with the 2-minute warning here. Theo Riddick with the carry. And a timeout by the Eagles. 2nd and 10. Stafford's going to hand it off to Riddick. And Riddick will be stopped. And the Eagles use their last timeout. 3rd down upcoming. What will the Lions do? They go ground, and Riddick is stopped for no gain. And the clock will run down as the Lions add a field goal here. A 48-yarder, up and good. And it's a 5-point game. Eagles have one last shot, and they need a touchdown. 1st and 10. Wentz out to Matthews, but he's stopped right away. And the Eagles get in the hurry-up. 2nd down. Wentz being pressured, takes the hit, and finds Green Beckham for the 1st down. Out of bounds at the 40. 1st and 10. Wentz to the air, and he finds Aguilar inside Detroit territory. Clock will continue to run. They would spike it. 2nd down. Wentz to Matthews, but he can't hang on. And that's going to bring up 3rd down for the Lions from the shotgun. Wentz to the air here, and he finds Zach Ernst. And that one's down to the 40. And the Lions have to hurry up with no timeouts left. They got one last shot here. Wentz to the end zone, and he's picked off by Glover Quinn, and that will seal it for the Lions. They get the victory today over Philly, 22-17. So the Eagles can't get it done. They lose for the second straight year to the Lions. This year, 22-17, so closer than last year. Wentz, an okay day, not the greatest. Both running backs for each team got over 100 yards on the day. I want to hear what you think of this structure of video for the franchise. Play the moments. Did you like it? Let me know down below in the comment section so I know whether to keep doing it going forward. But the Eagles are 2-2 after losing their second straight game on the season. The Giants lead the NFC East at 3-2. We're tied with the Dallas Cowboys for second. And up next for the Eagles, a game against the Washington Redskins. So it's an NFC East matchup with the Redskins. They're coming off a loss. They've got some pretty good players. Kirk Cousins, Jordan Reed. They've got some good players on this team, but they have some injuries, including Jordan Reed, who will not be available for this game, or Junior Gillette, or D'Angelo Hall. They've got a long list of injuries, and we will also be without linebacker Michael Kendricks. He suffered broken ribs in that game against the Lions, so the Eagles will be on the road against the Redskins in Week 6. I want to hear your comments down below about this week's game, though. What players stood out to you, good or bad? What do you think about the play the moments type structure to the video? Let me know what you think about both those down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and share it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and want to see more Philadelphia Eagles franchise. And as always, you can follow me over on Twitter at MaddenBallerz, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.